Ladies and gents, welcome. This is something that has only been in the works today, and so we are very much in test mode, okay? Over the last year or two, community games have had exploding kings. So when the kings die, they go boom, all right? That is still going to be play a role in today's game. Only there's other things as well. The king has a 15-tile radius, which increases the attack speed of nearby units and also heals units. Also in this mode, you can't garrison your kings, so you can't keep them safe anywhere. So you are incentivized to maybe be out and about with them when you fight. Additionally, if you make a wonder, you get 50 additional population space. Around that wonder, there is again a radius which increases attack. And what else? It would be attack and healing. And the final main thing, I guess, to say would be that if you kill a king or destroy a wonder, you receive 3,000 gold. So lots of things here, and very big trees here. I apologize. In the purple, no, not starting there. Okay, in the yellow, we have Were Jubin playing as the Bohemians, right? In the orange, we have LC River playing as the Celts. In the red, we have Gorm playing as the Aztecs. And I've just now noticed there's only 2 relics in the middle, and relic victory is on. Someone could easily get that and start the countdown. But in the gray, we have Smurfy McSmurfface playing as the Persians. In the green, in the teal, we have, I'm just going to say Coke. This individual's been in my community for a while. I can't say the name. I'm so sorry, Dutch people. Playing as the Slavs. In the blue, we have PC Nerd playing as the Franks. In the green, we have Encore Performance playing as the Sicilians. And then, last but not least, this is a name I've never tried to pronounce before. I believe this may be Czech. We've got Fajni. We'll just stick with that, playing as the Spanish. I apologize. I am just not very good at speaking certain languages, or any language, but English for that matter. So they start on a little hill, okay? And then there is a steep decline down to the wood line. Now, I've got the big trees on, so you could barely see the lumberjacks and lumberjills, but, they're there. You have gold and you have stone on top of your hill. It's funny, it doesn't look like these guys can actually find the wood at the moment. Where's the king at for green? Oh, he's hiding the king already. He doesn't want to scout with it. Okay. Towards the middle, there's some extra trees, which are pretty much useless, but there's some extra gold. So honestly, a really aggressive map. We actually had this version of Mega Random on Sudden Death, which was maybe a month or so ago. Everyone is allied for now, and we'll see how this game goes. But again, kings explode, and there's all these other bonuses at play. And the fact that you can't garrison your king means that people could even kill kings in feudal age. Like, not being able to garrison the king is pretty insane. You know what I just thought of, guys, that I kind of want to do again? King Nothing. King Nothing was so funny. So in King Nothing, every single unit in the game looked like a king. Your villagers looked like a king. Your knights looked like a king. Your conquistadors looked like a king. The only way you'd know it wasn't a king is by clicking it. And so I think also we made it so you couldn't garrison. So your king would be out and about with the villagers, just hanging out. And you really have to pay close attention to be able to know, where people's kings were. And it was kind of fun. I just remembered that, just thinking about not being able to garrison. Gorm says, hello, friend, just to you. Yes. Want to be my best friend? And LC River says yes. And it wasn't want to be my friend. It's want to be my best friend, which at least for me is only reserved for a couple people. I guess technically it should only be one, right? It's best friend. It's not one of my best friends. Green says, no way, I can't wall on this. And I don't think Green has had the best of times thus far. Green couldn't find wood initially. Green wants to wall, but you can't wall in this rock terrain. Mega Random apparently not helping Green and his playstyle. Green's name, it might actually be a brand for all I know. Maybe it's like a startup business. But it sounds like the name of like a small sports supplement company, right? Like, they probably sell hydration products and pre-workout powders, right? That's just my guess. Might not be the case at all, but it's just a thought. What else do we have conversation-wise? Hey, Gray, we are neighbors. Gray says, I'm here. And then Teal says, yeah, I know. Okay, well, that's fun. And Teal says, my scout is here. I think he's making a joke, like, way to point out the obvious. I don't know anything about their elos or their ranks. So I think I'll have to go based on just experience in community games. And I believe green has played before. Yellow has as well. PC Nerd definitely did one time. Smurfy McSmurface, though, I think he's generally pretty good. And oh my goodness, green is actually going to wall this at the top. And try and keep himself as safe as possible here. Is this a free-for-all? It is diplomacy free-for-all. So they can ally each other, and they all have allied each other at this point. But it actually makes a lot of sense to wall up. Because you can't garrison your king. And also, if you're going to hide your king anywhere right now, that's a really good spot. Let's actually rate their... let's rate their hiding spots. I'm going to say 10 out of 10 for green, simply due to this point in the game. Obviously, later on, you could be sneakier, okay? So, green's 10 out of 10. I like it. We'll go purple. That's a 0. Well, no, we'll give like a 2 out of 10 because it's near other things. And it's not completely out in the open. Yellow, 1 out of 10. But he's yellow, so we're going to bump him up to 2 out of 10 because he naturally blends in with this color terrain. Orange, still kind of blends in, so another 2 out of 10. Red, kind of facing away, so you might think it's a villager. I don't know. It's close to some idle villagers. The king's also idle. Okay, another 2 out of 10. I like this from Red. He says, I'm really bad at doing multiple things at the same time, so if I don't reply, I still love you. Listen, I don't want to come off as harsh, because I might not be proven right with this comment, but LC River has been around the block a few times in community games, and I do not think that LC River is going to love Red. I think it may be more of a, rely on Red for a time and kill Red later for YouTube highlight type of a situation. Okay, we move along here. Gray, rating. Nope, that's another 2 out of 10. Lots of 2s, guys. I'm a little disappointed. And then this, I'll give a 3 because it's, again, next to things and at least on a farm. Oh, and PC Nerd, there we go. 9 out of... that's got to be a 10 out of 10, right? Okay, green is now inside the lumber area. But wait, you know what would be sick? Is if your villagers also worked more efficiently if the king was around. Oh, that would be so good. We need to update this. So the military units will attack faster and heal up. But what if your economy also had a boost if the king was nearby? Oh, yeah, please, 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 please. That'd be funny. It's like, oh, I need more wood. Well, we're Celts now because the king showed up. Okay. Maybe he's trying that. I don't know. Yeah, I know that's something in Age mythology, all right? But I want it to be high risk, you know? The fact that you do it with your king in a game where if your king dies, that, you're defeated is pretty exciting for me. What else do we have here? Okay, green says to everyone but red, just to you, I don't trust Gorm. And gray says, why? Yellow says, he took your color, dude, not chill. And green says, highest elo, plus he took my color. Oh, wow. So this is the second straight week where players are getting upset because of the colors. Huh. All right, well, green literally said to everyone, I don't trust him, all because of the color, and apparently he's higher elo. He says, help me with revenge to a couple people now. And orange just asked red if they wanted to trade kings.
Yes.
Which is kind of interesting. I don't think that would make sense. But I guess it's kind of like a little bit of extra security, right? If you have your king in someone else's base, they're not going to kill it because it'll nuke their eco. But actually what could happen is yellow could kill it. And then yellow defeats red, let's say, if red's king was here. And then orange is basically out of the game. So it's a 2-for-1 special. So yeah, that's probably not wise. Gorm is 831 elo and Smurfy is 1450 elo. I mean, that's weird then. Maybe he got it wrong on core performance. Yellow says, how you doing? Having fun. Purple says, nah, I'm having stress. And yellow's just telling purple to take a breath. Yeah, people get real nervous in these games, excuse me. But again, a reminder that kings cannot garrison. Blue has militia. I was like, blue has army. He's going to go kill a king. Dude, PC nerd. If you kill a king with militia, you are going to get rigs for life, okay? People are going to get upset with that statement, but I don't see how anyone could really disagree. Killing a king with militia has never happened before. That would be amazing. Gorm, who, again, stole green's color earlier, apparently, says, hello, neighbor, friends. And Smurfy, for the first time, talks to someone individually. Says, definitely, green has been telling me things about you. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Or like Snitchy McSnitch face. Gray says, you took his color. And red says, that's true. I'm guilty. I did do that. All right. I love red. Frowny face. What if there's like this big plot twist and 2 hours from now, when this game has been highly emotional, green and red kind of talk it out and they become friends forever and they bond over the fact that they love the color red. Initially, obviously, green's quite upset. But then he's like, I get it, because I love red too. We've been through so much together. Let's be red together. And I don't know. LC says, I love red. To red. So I don't know if that's I love red color or if it's I love red player. This is an anime T90. Well, hey, we can dream. All right? We can dream. Where are the militia? Oh, my God. The militia were heading into green's base. Green is completely walled now. And green says hi, blue. So PC Nerd was spotted. And yes, no one's going for the relics yet. But guys, no one's going to think that the relic countdown's going to start with 2 relics. You can win with relic and wonder victory. That's pretty crazy. Come on, blue. Oh, he's heading over here. No way. No way. He hasn't even upgraded to Man-at-Arms.
Yes.
PC Nerd, a little bit of history about PC Nerd. He's been around my channel for a very long time. And on Twitch, he used to always host me. He doesn't stream, but he was always host me. And it was a PC Nerd is hosted for 1 viewer. Even today, there's no host here now, but he'll show up and just type PC Nerds hosted for 1 viewer. It's been like a 6-year thing. And that king for teal is left. And he says, question mark PC Nerd? He chose the wrong unit to try and kill a king with. He's upgraded to Man-at-Arms now. And is blue just going to move on now? It's like when people spot him, he leaves. Oh, no! PC Nerd is being scout rushed by green. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, he's dead. Well, I mean, PC Nerd, you did try and walk into his base and show intent to kill his king. So you shouldn't be too surprised. He says, crap. Oh, I should have been sneakier with my Man-at-Arms. Well, that's instant karma if I've ever seen it. There's also something very satisfying about everything being cleared off at the top. And he says, that's what I get for not watching my own base. Well, yeah, that's definitely part of it. It would have been so cool, though. You would have been rigged for life had you ended up getting a kill with Man-at-Arms. And Grace is not nice. And green says he tried to kill me. hey, can we snipe yellow? So, like, they're all talking about how green did that, and they might see green as a bit of a bully now. I don't know. But teal should be able to back him up and be like, oh, wait. Relic. Elsie has the other relic. Elsie's going to get relic countdown. This whole game's going to be turned on its freaking head, guys. He does not want a target on his back right now. He's only got 46 vills. There's only 2 relics, right? Yeah, there's only 2 relics. Also, I love how green has hit his king this game. It's been really nice. Obviously, making lots of castles and whatnot is good. I think orange is going to just be like, who wants a relic here? Ready? Boom. Here it is. And everyone's going to get the notification. And everyone's going to be like, what are you going to do with that relic, orange? Someone should notice it and say something. Gray, by the way, has the strongest eco. And Gray has built up castles everywhere. The king is safe. Teal is now turned on green because green is here with the scouts. How did those scouts take no damage? Oh, wait, it's a town center. Yeah. Well, there's upgrades. It's just so funny to me how little damage TCs seem to do against melee units. But, green says, sorry, Teal. Sorry, seriously. And now leaves. Wow. Okay. Do you like orange? Says green now to red. Guys, no one said anything about the relics. No one said a freaking word. Yeah, Gray's king is asking to be shot by archers of some kind, for sure. But we don't actually have a ton of army right now. There's 11 army for orange, and that's the most. And that's just knights. Do you like orange? And Gorm says he's my bestest friend. Now remember, green doesn't like red. And red has been told by Gray. And he says Gray. And he says Gray and orange. So red is letting people know, like, yeah, these are my boys. We're homies for life. 2 relic victory, question mark, says Gray. But no one saw it except red. Green has been very chatty. I really like Green for this game. Green says, listen, I respect you, bro. You're a good player. Who do you want to help me take out? Teal, maybe? Yeah, so Green just wants to kill somebody and keeps giving ideas to Red, and Red keeps shooting it down. Okay, let's do ranking of the king hiding spots. 2 out of 10. I'll give this a 5 out of 10. Maybe even a 6. Because it is walled, right? Range units could still kill it, but it's still something. I'm going to give this a 6, actually. Maybe even just like a 7, actually, because it is fully walled. And you have fortifications and castles, and it can't be ranged by anything, so it should be better than Gray's. Orange is a... I'll give it a 5. Not fully walled, but there's castles. Yellow's got to be pretty high up there. Yellow's king is hidden. And also, there's fortification. So I'm going to give this an 8. I mean, it will soon be an 8, right? And then purple. Again, following the same rules. Maybe like a 7. Green. Yes. This used to be a 10 out of 10. Now this is looking more along the lines of like a 4 or 5.
Yes.
No one's really said anything except Gray about this whole relic situation? I'm a peaceful player. I can take out your dog for a walk if you want, says Red. Green says, yeah, I meant my dogs are a little hungry if you have food. Sure. He meant to say, I mean my dogs are a little hungry. You're sure making a lot of eagles for a peaceful player here, Red. Just saying. Wow, Gray's base is insane. He's got 153 villagers. Gray is the favorite. It'd be a real shame if someone siege towered some units in here, huh, Red? Huh, Red? What do you think about that, peaceful player? Huh? Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Fly like a bird right over the freaking wall. Come on. Nope. Okay. Oh, wait, he reset the countdown. Gray said, orange gives someone else a relic. You should share. And then he just resets the countdown. Okay, so that's respectable from orange. Gray doesn't realize he's still talking to red. Purple speaks for the first time in a while and says, I'm worried about teal and gray. Which makes sense. Their score is pretty high. And they're on the other side of the map right next to each other. Now yellow's trying to convince orange to give up a relic. That's 50% of his relics, man. He worked so hard for them. And he's like, guys, can I just reset it? Hey, by the way, something I should have reminded everyone of. Look at the gold count for green. What? Did he just buy stone with it all? Okay. He got 3k gold when he killed the king from blue. 3,000. Now he's down to 1k gold. But I think he bought stone, honestly, because there's not a lot of stone on the map. He's trying to fortify up. There is a market now, which I guess yellow wants to trade to. And this has been relatively peaceful, except for that one time that blue and green went out with feudal age units to kill kings. It's just been full boom. Green talking to red says, nice army, bro. And red's got mangonels, red's got skirms, red's got eagles. He's ready to go. So gray isn't sure if he should trust teal. Teal really should have talked to gray here. Like, gray's really high score. It'd be nice to make sure that the right side, no one's going to attack you. Because the left side's pretty secure. Because there's no one here anymore. Anyways, I just want to see if a king is going to fight with the freaking army, man. I don't think anyone's going to do it. I think people are still so scared to run out with their kings. It's a 15-tile radius. I want to know how good the attack bonus is. I don't think gray realizes he's hit red in this conversation for a while. Like, he just added teal. And teal maybe still doesn't trust green. It seems like maybe teal, gray, and red are going to work together. There's gray now. Oh, this is smart. This is so smart. So he's re-walling, and he is going to cut himself as far as he can into this corner. He probably won't get all the way to the corner, because that's all he'll be able to pay attention to. But that is much better. This is going to be the best king defense. At least I think so, anyways. Because you still would want to have a lot of walls. And I suppose that anyone could just onager cut through and then your king's exposed. You probably need a castle or two back here still. Okay, so the king would heal 200 HP a minute and 50% increased attack speed. That's insane then. But that's what I want. I think we need to see one or two people do it, and then suddenly everyone else is going to do it. I'm just not sure if this is going to be the game. And Gray keeps bringing up the fact that there's relic victory involved. Green is plotting to kill orange. He asked me if I could betray him. Okay, so red is spilling the beans to the other side. Should we attack first?
Yes.
Orange says yes. What are you going to help with here, Orange? Not much right now. We've got lots of trade. Holy trade. Worth it. The longer the fighting is delayed, the better the trade gets. I like how Grace is still booming when he's at 177 bills. That's just my favorite. Still booming, only have 10k gold. Got it. But again, similar logic. The more eco you have and can get away with, the better it is for you in the long run when the fighting actually begins. Yeah, I suppose that's true. If people can see where your king is, allies can just run in and then turn on you when you're not paying attention. The king power might be better in a straight free-for-all. But then again, like, diplomacy is really why we watch Regicide games. So, why no small trees? Because I really like it when it's hard for me to see lumberjacks over tops of the leaves. It sharpens my eyesight, you know? We should take out gray ASAP. He's turtling. Okay, so it seems like we're going to have... I don't know if yellow's really involved. But yellow, purple, green versus teal, gray. And then red. I don't know who red is really with. It's like talking to everyone. Okay, again, Relic Victory is on the way. 250 years. I doubt players will forget about it. It's been mentioned a lot. Everyone trying to turtle up. Really hard to see Gray's King if you don't have small trees. Yeesh. Okay. Honestly, I think the big trees is pretty good for a map like this. Obviously, I wouldn't play with it still, but it actually looks pretty good. The big trees from time to time grow on me for community games too. Green's going to go Cavalier, which is great with Sicilians. I don't know. No one wants to be the first person to die. Well, I guess the second person to die in this case. PC Nerd was able to take that responsibility away from others. But he went for the epic play, right? He went for the man-at-arms against Bills. Reminder that Kings have +8 Pierce Armor with this mod. Which is pretty significant. So, like, if you were to go in with crossbows, you're doing 1 damage a hit. Not so good. Well, what was that from purple? In and out of the castle. Teal wants to involve red in the conversations because gray was kind of talking for Teal's cause earlier, but Teal didn't actually get to confirm things with red. Let's see. Trade, says orange. I mean, they already are trading. Green now talking to the eastern side, and Teal actually says, what if we snipe Gray's King with an onager cut? Purple really likes that idea. You should have Teal be a part of that. But look at this, guys.
Yes.
When Gray's actually going to the edge of the map. It'd be pretty satisfying to see all the trees get exploded here. Orange, that timer makes me nervous a bit, says red. Just a bit. Okay. I think orange, he does not want to win with Relic Victory. He just wants the relics. And yeah, he just reset it. He ejected one and got it back. Guys, Gray's just gone for a massive overboom. He's 195 eco. His stockpile has got... He's got 5k gold, which I thought would be more, honestly. But he's adding trade galore. Yeah, look at that. The longer this goes, the stronger Gray is. But what he doesn't have is army right now. And honestly, one onager cut, and then an army running in here. I guess a ranged army, and Gray is dead. Where is the king? I can't see it. Okay, he's there. This is a man who's had all the riches that anyone could ever desire. He's had all the experiences that normal men seek. And yet he still feels empty. So he's decided to go off into the wilderness. The problem is he's had to spend like $8 million for this experience, and his people took years to get him here, right? So it's still like a very worldly thing. And then he gets out here and he just feels even more lost. He's really pondering existence right now. He will jump off if you give him the opportunity. You can't do that, though, so we'll see. He might just turn back to his riches. I missed some chat with my stupid little joke there. Orange, that timer makes me a bit nervous. Okay, that's old. Hey, we have a wonder from Gray. Ooh. Okay, so if he completes this, there's a couple things at play. It gives him 50 more pop space, but also around it... Oh, God, yellow's just turned on orange. King's safe. King is... Extra Pierce Armor on the King is insane. Extra Pierce Armor's insane. Hello. King is running. King is fleeing. King will survive. And, wow. All right. Yellow probably should have got closer, though. And maybe missed a couple upgrades here, because he's only a 6+2. Little disappointing there for yellow. He's probably crapping himself right now because he's going to be worried the Cavalier will go to his base. But yeah, just to complete my thought, if this wonder completes, Gray gets 50 additional pop space. Also, if the wonder is then destroyed by somebody, they receive 3k gold. The Gray told everyone, I just want to test the pop space. All of Orange's trade is going down now. And Orange is probably going to be pretty upset about that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Red. Red, help out here. Lock some gates here. That's pretty funny. Yellow's deleting some vills for pop space. Orphan Lester's still following. Okay, Orange has paladins. I think he'll be okay. Oh, what is this? A siege tower with sergeants? A sergeant siege tower? Okay. This sounds like a really funny name for a unit. Sergeant siege tower. Come on! Run away, king! Hey, I mean, if the king is closer to the paladins will have increased attack speed, but that's probably not worth it. Green with sergeants. Why are people trying to kill kings with slow infantry units? Orange is wandering into Gray's base. What if he wanders back into Gray's safe space? Dude, Gray, lock your gates, bro. This is funny. Why is this so funny? Meanwhile, like, Orange is kind of dying because he can't defend himself. Oh no, the wonder's being delayed. What is this crap? They're trying to stop the wonder? Orange is on a world tour right now. Okay, so Green turns on Gray. And Gray deletes a bunch of villagers so we can get army. Because he realizes this could be a big deal. And he's going to have 1 million paladins in a second. Green says, oops, misclick. Gray is building the wonder again. And Grace is sure. So I think Red just came over here to kill Green, honestly. And Gray says it happens to me all the time. Yellow still pushing Orange. LC struggling big time. I would not kill this if I were you, Teal, if you even notice it. And I want to see the pop space, but I don't have a full pop space meter to show you guys. I just have the military and the eco. So the eco is 150. The military right now is 41. So basically he's almost pop capped. When that completes, he will be able to go up to 100 army or 200 eco. Does that make sense? But I mean, Orange is still alive. If anyone kills this, though, it would essentially finish Teal. So I would, if I noticed this, I would ask Orange kindly to leave. Sounds like players are going to go over for Purple next. And Purple actually was like, he was kind of over here, maybe looking for a king. I don't know. Remember, Purple is teamed with Green and Yellow. They're going for you, Purple, says Green. Green is passing the information along because they're talking about it. Yeah. Good job from the players in this game to let their allies know what's coming. Like, that has been pretty respectable. You could also question... Oh, this is fun. You could also question some of the diplomacy. Like, maybe people shouldn't be letting their enemies know what's coming, but... Green, want to join us against Purple? Says Gray. Purple's king is running back here. Orange is going to be completely toast. He's gone for Paladin with the Celts against Bohemian Halbs. That's painful. And the wonder will complete. Okay, so now Gray should have unit production, right? He's still housed. That doesn't make sense. Are we sure this is working? I don't know if this is working. Krakenmeister? He's still pop capped. Well, actually, he could be producing out of other things. He could just have that many in queue. I think we're okay, actually. Well, Gray actually says, so no plus 50 pop, or I misheard. Okay, so maybe I was right. Only got plus 5. What a scam! Okay, that's a bug, but that's funny. He built an entire wonder for plus 5 population. Oh, scammed. Okay. Well. Oh, he might need houses. That's a fair point. He might actually not have the houses. Oh, yeah, because you still need to have the pop space. Dang. Okay, Orange is confused and upset. He says, why you do this? King is still just staring at the scout. They're having lots of conversations. Purple hasn't fully on been attacked yet, which is maybe what we expected. Pretty much what we're watching is yellow kill orange slowly. And yellow's response, is it's a war game, which is completely fair. And also there is a relic counter. So that's another thing. Going yellow, says red. And he says that to everybody. So that's not the best work of Diplo I've ever seen. But yeah, yellow, to some people, you might look like a bully right now. Yellow says they're coming for me, not realizing everyone got the message. And green says, who do I help you guys with? Has green had a plan? It's like, I'm going to attack teal, I'm not going to attack teal. I'm going to attack this guy, I'm not going to attack this guy. He doesn't really seem to know, but he's going to figure it out eventually. Yellow turns on red, purple turns on red, red's in big trouble, and the king's right there. The king... Whoa! The king is stealthy. He looked like an eagle because he's so fit. This is why you should always hit the gym, guys. He looked like an eagle. And purple is so confused. And we've got so many... Oh, gosh. There's so much happening here. And purple can't find it. And he's probably like, oh, no. T90's going to watch this, too. Oh, God. He can't find the king. So that king is still running away. He should maybe choose the technique that Orange went for and just stand out in the open. Yellow says why? Because Gray now chooses to fight against Yellow. And Red's king still survives, and he's going to come on home to chill with his people. We've had additional layers of fortification added for Gray. Gray is looking like the favorite simply due to the fact that his king is safe. And here we've got Yellow being attacked by Teal, so it is Gray and Teal against Yellow. In defense of Red, possibly. Or in defense of Orange in some way, I'm not too sure. Relic timer was reset, so LC just wants his relics. He doesn't want to try and sneak a win that way because he knows he'll probably be killed. Green has not backed up Yellow at all. Purple kind of has. But honestly, this is the situation where the players just haven't really worked together with their decisions. It's like, oh, something happens. Hey, guys, I need help. It's not, hey, maybe should we do this together? It's not really happening. We've got a lot of, like, individuals on a team, right? So you could make some sports comparisons there. You could say, like, maybe PSG, possibly. I don't know what other sports we could use. I don't know. But that one probably fits. Purple's still hiding over here near the wood line. And, oh, you want to check Gray's pop? That's a fair point. Yes, Gray now has got more pop space because he's 164 eco and he has 71 military. So it's not quite 250, but that's more than 205. So he probably just needed houses before. And the wonder timer is now the lowest countdown there is. So we kind of forgot about that aspect of it. Only have 40 cav, but I'll send, says Green. No, you guys goofed up. You needed to all be together. Yellow, purple, and green needed to all be together. Your best bet now is to kill someone's king. And did Orange just... Did you see that? I mean, I know his base isn't looking too hot right now, but look at this. He finds his king, and almost like he knows I'm going to be saying they're talking to each other, turns it around, and now it can actually make eye contact with the scout. That is just LC if I've ever seen it. Hey, awfully nice weather we've got out here today, right? Yes, very nice, yes. Oh, it's a pretty good economy over here. You know, where I came from, there's lots of fire and death and destruction. Do you mind if I chill here for a while? Yes, that's completely fine, yes. Sorry, I get easily distracted. Yellow's not pleased. And he may choose to send his king into someone's base if he feels like he will die here. He has no support from green. He has no support from purple. Now, honestly, it's bad enough where I wouldn't actually help yellow if I were purple or green. Earlier, you kind of had to. Green's actually fighting against yellow. But yeah, it's actually better to just let yellow die because there's no way you can contest this massive ball of army that is coming your direction at all times. Purple declares war on gray, declares war on teal. But again, what I just said is that even the play? I mean, they're not going to ally you at this point, honestly. This attack's probably coming for you next, so maybe it is. 200 some years on that countdown. And it feels inevitable that either purple, yellow, or even green will die. I don't think players are really going to notice about this, but if this is noticed and this king is killed, teal will likely die as well, because teal is not too far away. Oh, yellow, you've got to be careful here, man. Thank God for the extra pierce armor on the king. Wow, the extra pierce armor on the king is really strong. I wouldn't like this within a normal regicide game, but the fact that the king also gives some amazing damage and healing makes me like this, because otherwise people would never send it with their armies. People still aren't sending it with their armies. We almost need to have like 2 kings. That way people are okay with sending 1 king forward or something. But just 1 king. Green, don't kill this. This is next to your base. Well, oh no, don't open the gate. Don't open the gate either. He's trying to get close to you. Oh no. Oh, orange is here. Orange is here. And yellow just deletes it. And green is so upset. Oh my god, green is so pissed at orange right now. Because he realized that he shouldn't kill it next to his own base. And then orange shows up. And he screams, not next to my base. Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh god. I just love the typos because you know he was so frantically trying to get the message out. Oh man. Ooh. Yellow did delete it. It wasn't actually orange's kill, which is interesting because that means orange doesn't get the gold. Because it was a delete. Oh my god. Now purple's over here. And purple's just walking through green's eco as well, which I'm sure is going to make green the happiest person. Oh, and orange is still here. Oh my goodness. Green, only to you can you win with wonder, says teal. And green says yes, teal, but he says that to everyone. So that's going to make people a little suspicious of teal. Wow, teal must have a lot of resources. He doesn't really. I mean, okay, he does, but it's not as much as I thought it would be. It's not as much as purple. Red, what to do about all those countdowns, says teal. So they're starting to possibly consider the attack on gray. Oh my god, can I just look at it again? Not next, oim base. Or nage. Meanwhile, orange, like, he said love you guys to teal and gray, so he doesn't give a damn about green. Apparently. Oh, God. There's a purple king inside of green's eco, and gray is coming to town. Oh, no. Teal is here as well. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, well, now he's got to evacuate again. Now I just feel bad for green. He says, again? Question mark? I've done nothing. Oh. Well, maybe that's why. You did nothing to help him earlier. Okay. Oh, no. He lost his army, too. Oh, that's so sad. Well, it sucks for green now. He's got, like, no eco. And teal actually got 3k gold from that king kill, not gray. And that 3k gold could help because they could be thinking about taking out gray because gray could win with a wonder. Teal says sorry. And green says it's so over. Also, PC Nerd just living the dream right now. He's like, oh, this is so good. It's so good to see green struggling like this after he killed me. And okay, orange is going to waltz home. But the conversation should be about gray now. Gray's king is safer than anyone in the corner, still pondering his existence. And there's a wonder. So you need to start to talk about it. And teal says, red, I think we need a plan. Red has not been very chatty recently. Look at all this trade, man. So many trade cards are going to die. Guys, I'm sorry I let you down. Only to you, Gray. Oh, wait. So first he said, I'm sorry I let you down. He might actually want to give Gray the win. He might be pissed at everyone else. I think he's upset with orange because of the first one. And then he's upset with teal because of that one. So he wants an ally. Also, purple did that with, like, purple had a lot of resources, but I felt like maybe he just didn't think he had a chance. Man, gotta love how gray is just completely ghosting green now. He's not even responding to him. Poor green. We need to do something about the wonder, don't you think? And red says, yeah, and the relics. Okay, but it's in 97 years, people. Let's go gray, then no choice. Actually, guys, he's getting siege onager. Red could start to cut through. I think gray is intentionally being very quiet. He doesn't want anyone to remember the countdown or that he exists here. And teal says, okay, let's go gray. All right, so we have cav archers. Slav cav archers aren't the best, but I didn't know they got heavy cav archers, so they're still pretty solid. Plus, also, Boyars is pretty good. Yes, bro, we are allies till the end. Lock your gates, lock. He's screaming lock. Oh, and he screamed lock because gray was coming in. All sneaky-like. Oh, wow. Can I get a replay on that? Great heads-up play from green. If only he would have locked his own gate. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's so mean. That's so mean. It was unfair. Okay, so he did already have the front one locked, I think. Yeah, so it wasn't like a clutch lock, but still. Red says, I will cut it, which gets me very excited. But I don't know if he can cut there in time, and gray could always just delete the walls and leave. And orange says, do we let gray have this? Why are we talking about this now? Why now? What can I do to ease this nervousness? You can kill the guy. Gray, oh, this is funny. Gray says, guys, let's wait till the end. I don't want to lose the pop space. Okay, you're full of it. I appreciate how full of it you are, though. That's pretty good strat. Teal clicked the stable, which is so sad to see. Please attack the units. Please attack the units. Okay, we're not seeing the units. Okay, now the units are attacking. Cool. Here comes the paladins from orange. Orange realizes maybe we should help. Keep in mind, orange went through a lot this game. His king is actually in red's base. So that's pretty notable. Castle goes down for gray. The wonder is here. It's at 59 years. Do they have siege? Because there are walls around the wonder. I'm concerned they might not have siege. I'm also concerned that the king could possibly go down here for teal. And I'm also unsure on where the allegiances lie for green because he asked gray to be friends until the end. No! Orange has been killed by gray! And red has been killed by gray! It's a 2-for-0! Oh no! Oh jeez! Okay, well they're both dead at the same time because their kings were both sitting there. Gray was able to sneak in here, I guess, because red was still allied. And that's an amazing play from Smurfy McSmurfface. Red was actually onaging towards the king, too, which is so sad. That's what he was looking at. He didn't want to turn on gray yet because he didn't want gray to know. And that, my friends, might be the game. Green is actually going for teal. So gray definitely wins this then. The only way gray doesn't win this is if he somehow loses his wonder. But even then, he would probably win, right? He loses the wonder, he would probably win the 1v1. Gray, I know you've won already. I'm going to help you destroy teal, then let you wonder win. But he's also kind of letting teal know. And gray's like, I'm not going to disagree with that. What a great play from gray there to sneak in there. It was just because red was trying to be a little bit too sneaky, right? He was obviously trying to get that crazy highlight snipe near the end because gray was focused. Honestly, I love it from red. The main thing is you just got to lock your gates probably, right? Lesson learned. I don't think teal can do anything. Like, teal would have to maybe give green the win by sacrificing his king against gray's king. Even taking out gray's wonder with your king wouldn't do anything because gray would still probably win the 1v1. It's at 16 years. Green says, let's kill it, send everything. I just want it to be us, please. Well, it ain't going to be just... It's going to be you and the others in the defeated column. But, yeah, he still feels a little rubbed the wrong way because teal killed that king in his base. To be fair, though, gray was also there. And teal's also trying his best right now. He's going to have Treb sneak in here. But, like, gray also would have killed that king. It just so happened that the cav archers from teal got the job done. This is fun, though. This is fun. We did not see a king heal up units once. We did not see a king fight alongside their armies once. So I think we might need to incentivize players to do it more. The extra pop space from the wonder was nice for gray. And he ended the game with 121 military and 124 eco. So that obviously helped him defend the wonder as well. Honestly, you just got to take your hats off to gray. We obviously knew he was one of the favorites, if not the favorite in this game. But he made that very clear to the others. And it was just that snipe near the end, when he was able to kill 2 players at once, that decided it. Otherwise, he's probably done. It's like right around here, he runs in. And conversations were already being had, but he's through. Now, look at red. Like, all red's looking at here, if you've ever tried to onage trees, you know. All you do is you look at this. And then he got turned on, and even if just orange died there, and red wasn't killed as well, it probably would be over because red will lose all of his eco. That was an epic play there from gray. LC says, I was about to sacrifice my king and then dead. Yeah, gray just hits you guys right before you expected it. Yep, it all came in at once. I think coordination is a really big thing, which we didn't see a lot of in this game. So if you're playing a game, you got to keep in mind, like, if you've got teammates say, hey, you want to make a move? Yeah, let's make a move. All right, let's do it now. Just like those types of conversations can be very helpful, but obviously it's like super easy for us to say from the outside. Gray killed 3 kings. A couple were deleted there. I actually forget. Encore performance was hilarious in this game. Honestly, my favorite moment in the entire game was when LC killed the king, or was attempting to kill the king right next to Green's base. Oh, and then purple wandered in. Anyways. Ay. That's so funny. Okay, so here's the resources and the KD and all that good stuff. Gray did kill more in that game. People on YouTube, let me know the concept. What do you think of the concept? Again, Wonder's giving more pop space. I think is worth it. If you destroy the Wonder, you get 3k gold. I think that's awesome and possibly long overdue. I also think it's possibly long overdue that you get a reward for killing kings, because before it was like big risk for no real reward potentially. 3k gold feels worth it. I think we're going to use this version of the mod before we do any more tweaks. We're going to do this a couple more times, guys. Because think about the last stand. Like, in theory, like, Orange's push against this Wonder, he could have used his king with it. His paladins would have attacked 50% faster. They also would have healed up like crazy. And then if he loses the king, then Gray loses everything anyways because of the explosion. Like, I think that in last ditch situations, that using the king with your army will become more the norm, honestly. But I also understand why players don't want their kings out in the open. And it is something like anything in community games where we need to see it and talk about it enough times, and then suddenly it clicks in people's brains and they're thinking of it in the game. That's what I think. But I think the concept's pretty cool. We also could do 2 kings, right? Because I think then players are happy to use their king fighting in an army if they have a backup king. So that's easy enough, I think, and we could build that into the maps possibly. So yeah, Eco, over 200,000 resources collected from Gray. That comes as no surprise. Again, he had 200 Eco at one point. KD, we kind of touched on. That's basically all I have to say. It was a very fun game. Thank you, everyone, for playing. And thank you, everyone, for being sort of kind of freaking awesome.